Hey, what's up, party people? It's Tara. Ooh, you can see my lights. It's pretty. It's like sunset time here. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The first day. Congratulations. And I just want to acknowledge you for participating in this challenge. And I loved all the engagement and the awareness, little nuggets of awareness that people are having. And this is absolutely a practice, right? That to continue not just for today, not just for this next 7 days, but for your life. And can you always continue to be curious and explore those stories you have about yourself? And, like once an hour is like minimum, but you can do it more than that. You can continue doing that throughout this week as we go on. And I want to let you guys know I'm doing this with you, right? I'm doing this again. So I wrote down, my stories that I was feeling today. And one of them that this challenge is actually helping me to, just break the spell of this story is that I am better at working in the morning, right? I'm fresher and I just like it more, right? So after a certain time or in the evening, I don't always like to work, or I think, oh, I'm not that fresh, or I don't know how much, value I can bring in the evening. Well, here I am. I mean, it's only 5:30 in Hawaii, but I've been going since this morning and I feel great and I feel inspired. And it really just comes down to that, like what you love will always give you energy. So, okay, day 2. What are we doing day 2? This one is really, really simple and really, really powerful. Here's what we're going to do. So, let me set it up a little bit. So the reason that we're doing this is because this human form that you are in is attached to and connected to, just like we are, our stories, our desires, and our needs as a human, right? The human body has a lot of wants and needs and food and water and this and that, and oh, let's pay attention to my body and all of these things. Let's pay attention to all the external stuff, and I need to somehow integrate that into my being, and what does it mean, and all of this. So we're just super needy all the time. We're almost like toddlers, and that's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? We are human and it's so beautiful. And we should, of course, nourish ourselves and give ourselves what we need in the moment. And whatever we are attaching to, whatever is relevant for us in that moment, will stay around, right? Like drinking water, for example. Yes, it's a permission slip, right, to be hydrated, but the collective consciousness is so strong around it that it's something that I don't feel the need to give up or explore. At least at this time in my journey, it is not relevant, right? So we're always asking ourselves, what's relevant? What's serving my highest right now? And those stories that we came up with today, and those attachments that we came up with today. So for day 2, at least every hour on the hour, if not more. You can do this as much as you want. You can even do an entire meditation around it, like in the morning and or in the evening. I want you to want nothing from anything. Want nothing from anything. Drop, release, let go of all desire and need in the moment for 5 to 60 seconds every hour, at least, if not more. Again, you can do this in a meditation, and every time something comes in, like, oh, I need to think about this thought, right? Because it's coming in, so it must be important, or I must need to think about it, or I must need to follow it down the rabbit hole. You actually don't. You absolutely do not. That's not who you are. That's not the place that you get to rest in, right? So you get to rest when you get further and further away from attachment to the desire and the need. You get further away from the desire and the need, the attachment to that, and the more able you are to rest in bliss. So Bentinho Massaro, of course, he's one of my teachers, and not formally, but I love his work and I follow his work, and I love what he said in one of his sessions. He said, look, all this spiritual, right, quote unquote spiritual work, which is a man-made term, spiritual, it's really just life. It's really just what is. all of this work that we do, this spiritual work that we do, is if we can't rest in who we really are, which is source, God, all that is, the universe, whatever you want to call it, infinity, it does not matter. If you can't rest in that, then it's pretty useless. I know that's a strong statement, but it's effing useless if you're just doing all this work and you're so wrapped up and you're worried and you're, if you can't just rest in that space of who you are, then it just limits your expansion and growth as a being, because that's what you are, a being, a beautiful being. And it's not the work of doing. We don't need help doing stuff. We don't. We're like crazy doers. We need guidance and reminders to be, not to do, right? So this first challenge, or the second challenge, sorry, for day 2, and I'm not going to put it in the comments because I really want everyone to watch the video. So day 2, at least every hour on the hour for 5 to 60 seconds, drop, release, let go of all desires and needs. Want nothing from anything or anyone. Just want nothing. Need nothing. You're feeling like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I have to eat right in this moment. Can you just take 5 seconds and go, oh wait, if I'm infinite, then I'm okay right now. I don't need to just go on that default, like, oh, I need this. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to go here. Oh, I need to expect something from this person, or expect an outcome that's going to come. That's another challenge. It's going to come later. So there you have it. Every hour on the hour, at least 5 to 60 seconds, want and need nothing from anyone or anything, and just breathe into that and feel the absolute relief there. And I cannot wait to hear your experiences and how this is for you, because I know it's simple, but it is profound. Okay, I love you, and I'll see you on day 3.